battle up right now for the World Championship.
And, you know, Taz, I mean, that's the danger of the open challenge. You never know who's gonna step up. And Lee Moriarty, stylistically, a very interesting matchup for Hangman Adam Page. Not to say that Hangman Adam Page isn't a good technical wrestler in his own right, but that's not his favorite style, whereas Lee Moriarty, 100% him.
Correct. Lee will utilize a lot of joint locks, different type of submissions, get you on the mat, grind you up a bit.
And Brian, you've been locked in that Border City stretch that Lee Moriarty likes to use as a finishing technique. Maybe not by Lee, but you still experience it all the same. And to have the damage Hangman suffered at the hands of Kyle Fletcher done to his neck, that Border City stretch could be the end of the night for Hangman, end of his reign.
It absolutely could be. I was put in the Border City stretch by Lee Moriarty when I wrestled him, and that was several years ago, and he's improved a lot since then. I've seen his techniques improved. We've seen him beat some like legendary pure wrestlers like Nigel McGuinness. He beat my favorite luchador of all time, Blue Panther. And those are both technical masters.
First you wrestle Hechicero, now you wrestle Lee Moriarty.
Who haven't I wrestled?
Oh, nice drop step to a go behind into a side headlock. Good job by Lee with a good takedown there, Excalibur.
Yeah, Moriarty popped a hip, took Hangman down, and now underneath. Hangman's turn to take him down inside headlock. Moriarty, though, scissors the head of Hangman, but maintains control of the head of the champion.
It's a tight hold across the throat. You got to turn your body into an inverted bridge, as we see Hangman doing.
Hangman pushing down on the knees to create separation. And you see the tape, the heavily taped neck of the AEW World Champion. Moriarty had the fist raised, but opted not to take the shot with the closed fist.
Well, Hangman, like you said, you know, this past weekend in a crazy, tough match, a battle with Fletcher, and to come in here and then take on a guy and put his title on line like Lee is very impressive. I have to tip my cap to the world champion.
Absolutely, and I think Lee Moriarty is one of the more underrated wrestlers here in AEW. Even though he's the pure champion, he's still underrated, and he can catch you from just about anywhere.
Yeah, he can. Anybody who's good at submission normally can. I sent to a little back bridge here by Lee.
Moriarty was bridging on the top of the head, dropped the shoulders. Referee, a 1 count from Rick Knox. 2. Moriarty bridging back up.
Kipped up into the bridge, yes.
And then back to a vertical position. That's great core strength from Moriarty. Lee underneath.
Broke the 2-on-1 grip right there. Quick movement, but Hangman, not his first rodeo, right back to that 2-on-1.
And Brian, that's where we see the technical prowess of Hangman Adam Page showing. But Moriarty a step ahead of the champion. No, Hangman back up with control of the wrist.
Hangman's an underrated technical wrestler.
Oh, Moriarty. There, the back elbow. Only seeming to get under the skin of the champion then instead of doing damage, Taz.
Yeah. Well, the hometown crowd here getting behind the hometown man in Lee Moriarty. I like it. You know, a lot of great wrestlers, guys, that come out of this great city, the Steel City. You know, right off the top of the head, Bruno Sammartino, obviously. I think Larry Sabisco also, and franchise Shane Douglas. So there's been a lot of great ones out of here, and Lee Moriarty's on his way to being one of them.
But that's where Hangman is going to win the power battle over Moriarty. But Moriarty, nice leap. Goes through. No, Hangman went for the sliding lariat. Moriarty showing his quickness. Roundhouse kick. Lee finds his feet, sends Hangman into the ropes. Leapfrog, no. Hangman countered, body slam. Moriarty, though, quick kick, backs the champion off, but in comes Hangman's boot. The AEW World Championship on the line. Hangman Adam Page, Lee Moriarty continues live on TBS and HBO Max.
So Hangman not rushing into anything. He feels he has control right now of the challenger. And I love the champion's poise.
Yeah, that's a great point, Taz. I think one of the things, too, is he doesn't want to rush into Lee Moriarty, knowing that Lee Moriarty could grab a submission at any time.
Absolutely.
Hangman, lariat in the corner, short arm lariat, Takes down the challenger.
Now you rush at someone, and you know this, Brian. You rush at someone with your hands too quick that knows how to manipulate a joint. You'll find yourself in a double wrist lock in 2 seconds, and you're in trouble.
100%.
Yeah.
That's happened to me a million times.
Same. I hear you. Me too.
We saw Hangman there kind of working out some kinks in his neck, flexing the fingers. I mean, remember, it was not too long ago. It was less than 2 weeks ago, or less than a week ago, when Hangman Adam Page was driven through that table by Kyle Fletcher, and then to have that main event battle this past Saturday.
Nice job by Lee there. Oof.
Moriarty
Face first, man.
Yeah, sending Hangman face first, and you saw Hangman immediately come up clutching the neck, Brian.
There's definitely damage to Hangman's neck. Left over from Saturday.
I want to hear Tony Khan's announcement. What is this announcement? What are we going to hear? Do we know what this is? Does everybody know here at this desk?
Moriarty, drop kick. I don't know what the announcement is, Taz. That's why it's Tony Khan's announcement. Cover. You trying to get me fired? Do you want me to spill the announcement before Tony actually does it?
So you do know. I don't. I have no idea what it is. I'm not in the nice cravat. I know that. That's a cravat. That I know. Inside that leg that they're controlling the lower body besides the head.
Yeah, and cranking on the neck of the AEW World Champion is Lee Moriarty. Great control of a larger opponent, Brian.
100%. Look at this control and twisting the neck of Hangman Adam Page.
And really manipulating the neck via the chin. The AEW World Championship on the line in an open challenge. Hangman Adam Page and Lee Moriarty one-on-one, and the challenger, Taz, in control, relying on his technical ability and punishing the champion.
Absolutely. During the break, Lee took Hangman's face first into the second buckle, and that's been in control since.
Brian, we know that Hangman Adam Page suffering with neck injuries right now. Lee Moriarty looking to exploit those. As Moriarty springboard. Now the cover, 1, 2. And Moriarty, the hometown boy, getting a lot of support from the crowd here in Pittsburgh.